Friendly reminder to rate, like, subscribe, and follow Teach Me Good wherever you listen to podcasts. Pretty please. It helps us out a lot. Okay. Now that you've done that, go check out our Patreon where we're trying to save up to talk to Tony Hawk via Cameo. Plus you get lots of perks like a mug. And exclusive episodes. Love you. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome to the Teach Me Good podcast with your host Art Kai. Soon you'll hear from him and his friend Fernando, and later they'll talk to a special guest who will teach them about something. Not everything will be accurate, but hey, we're all just trying our best out here. Yeehaw! Enjoy.
Oh my god. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing all right.
Doing pretty well. How what's going on?
Dude, I'm having a pretty good day. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually been a I biked here. We're at Art's apartment. I biked from our job that we have together.
Right.
And you can't tell right now on camera because it's been a little bit of time, but I was very sweaty when I got here.
Yeah, it was, and then you sat immediately on my couch, and I was like, I didn't say anything, and I was like, that's disgusting.
There was a disgusting like you could see like a print that I left.
You got up, and I was like
there was like a crime scene that happened.
There are his balls, is what I thought. It's just a perfect outline. No phallus though. Phallus is the balls, right? With the balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. I'm not familiar. You know I don't have a wide vocabulary.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Anyway, it's also crazy because you biked from work and I took the train from work.
And we got here
at the same exact time.
Same exact
which
time.
is really
That's
weird.
really cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm always surprised because I feel like I biked over a bridge and I'm always surprised by like my I've never had to walk over a bridge. Like I've always done it, even though I'm going uphill. And I always think I'm not in shape. Like I'm always surprised by my athletic ability.
Yeah.
Which is a nice segue into our topic.
Dude, you're an absolute beast.
Yeah. Our today we are talking about athletes of sorts. We're talking about the Mets
of sorts.
You know, well, it's again, it is just baseball. It's just baseball. So
do you have any relationship to baseball?
I mean, my grandmother is a huge fan of the Texas Rangers.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's a giant.
That's pretty cool.
She got her boyfriend to buy her season tickets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your grandma has a boyfriend?
Yeah, my grandma's she's a little baddie.
I thought you were going to say, my grandma's a little slut. I was like, oh my God.
No. I mean, it goes without saying, but my grandma's
hey,
also.
Good for her, dude. That's sick.
My grandma's a thought. You know,
Jesus Christ.
Also, I heard because she stopped drinking recently, so I heard she's really got snatched, you know? And so I'm heard she's looking good. But yeah, anyways, my grandmother's a huge fan of baseball. And
do you think she goes to games now and it's just like, yo, I'm going out on the town.
She's going to baseball games
drinking.
and she's trying to pick up one of the players.
I was about to say.
Yeah, she's
those handsome men.
Yeah, she's out there.
Those little men in suits.
Mm-hmm. They would be so lucky.
Oh man, that would be so funny if your grandma started dating a baseball star.
Yeah, it would be funny because she would be
the Rangers.
Yeah,
have you gone to a game with her?
I have gone to. She's taken me to a few games with her.
That's sweet.
And they have. Yeah, I've always. I haven't gone to one recently. I've always wanted to go because they have this thing called a dilly dog. Okay. That I feel like is really really good. And I've always wanted to try it.
What's a dilly dog?
A dilly. Well, like.
What is so funny? You know what a dilly dog is?
Yeah, I know what a dilly dog is. Right?
No, but
a dilly dog is what they do in Texas. It's like the specialty they have at the Texas Ranger Stadium.
Okay.
What they do is they take a full-size dill pickle and they hollow it out and then just throw a hot dog in there, an all beef hot dog, and then that's the dilly dog.
You haven't had one.
I mean, you've never been to Texas.
Do you think this would taste good? Like actually?
Yeah. But why would I not?
It's just a lot of pickle.
It's hollowed out.
How hollowed?
Enough to put a hot dog. Okay. Listen, I feel like we're getting away from today we are talking about the Mets. We're talking with our good friend Tony Ferrero.
Oh shit. I always thought his name was Torrey Fernando. I always got the R's and the N's mixed up. You know, I was thinking about that. I was typing his name into my phone, and I was like, I just typed it Torrey. And I was like, what if his name was Torrey Fernando? Which would have been funny because the R's and the N's look so similar. That's a little joke I had with myself. Just a little joke I had myself.
Okay.
Little moment I had.
It should have stayed with yourself.
Why, dude?
It should have stayed with yourself.
I thought it'd be a
dude.
hit with everybody. I thought you guys would like that. Tori.
I mean, people probably. I did like it. I'm glad you shared it with me, but it should have stayed with you.
I'm tearing up now, being like, am I alone in my thoughts? No one can relate to my thoughts. That was my first thought of thinking, saying that out loud.
Anyway,
getting no reaction.
Or do you have any relationship with baseball? Do you know anything about it?
No, I have no relation. Oh, I do actually have a relationship with baseball now that I think about it. Not professional baseball, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a relationship with the College World Series, which
Okay.
is college baseball.
Okay.
The College World Series is the tournament that whoever is the best in the year or whatever, right?
Okay.
It happens in Omaha. And so it was always a thing to go to the baseball stadium
Okay.
in Omaha, the Rosenblatt, which is not the Rosenblatt anymore because it got changed to TD Ameritrade Park. Ugh.
Okay. Love it.
Anyway, we'd always go there with friends, and they'd always have 4th of July fireworks. Just a lot of good times in that stadium. A lot of awkward moments of walking around being like, there's that girl I have a crush on. Can't talk to her.
Okay. That's weird. I've always thought of you as like not a sexual being. So the idea of you
Really?
expressing any kind of attraction is very
I feel like
peculiar.
yeah, well, it feels gross. I mean, just any sexual thing is gross, but God, it feels fucking amazing. Anyway.
Anyways, guys, we should get into the pod.
No, yeah, that's my relationship with baseball.
Yeah, that's
Is that nice?
that sounds nice. That sounds
Yeah, my mom would drop me off at like the mall, which is where the shuttle.
Not
would
as
go.
warm-hearted as mine with my grandmother, and you are horned up.
Well,
But
your grandma's looking like a real dime piece out there.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
So-
you could bounce a quarter off.
Surprised
that and
you
get a
weren't
dime
horned
and a
up.
nickel back. Don't put me in this position, Art.
Look, all I'm saying.
Don't put me in this position.
All I'm saying is I'm glad your grandma wasn't a College World Series fan because I would see her at the fucking Rosenblatt and I'd be like, hubba. Who's that nice boy with her? He looks like he's someone I'd be friends with.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably never talk to either of you. So I was a real nervous kid at the College World Series. Is what I'm trying to say.
The Rosenblatt.
Yeah. Which if you come to Omaha, check out.
I will not go to Omaha. Anyways, I think we should start wrapping up this opening.
It's almost 7 minutes.
We
Shit.
should start getting into the actual podcast. We are running a little late.
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy this episode with Tony Ferrero
Tori Fernando.
about the Mets.
Thanks.
I said, you make no sense at all.
Hi, I'm Tony Ferraro, and I'm here to teach Fernando and Art about the New York Mets because they're America's favorite pastime.
Oh,
Wow.
Did he just call us easy?
Yeah, I think he did.
Called us loose?
Which I like actually. I think a lot of my past has been people calling me asexual and a virgin.
Well, you do wear a chastity belt at all times.
It's comfortable.
It's yeah.
Also, if you accidentally shit your pants, it's like a diaper. So
I don't.
I think a lot of
Am I allowed to chime in yet?
You are absolutely. You're allowed to talk.
No, you were.
Yeah, no. This is called the intro,
Yeah,
Tony.
this is
You
us,
are no.
dude.
You're not actually.
Chomping at the bit to
actually-
be called a virgin.
Most of this podcast is us just talking over our guests. So
Yeah.
just please know your place.
Okay,
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Mets.
The Mets.
Let's
Actually,
launch right into
before
it.
we get into the Mets, Tony, we like to ask each and every one of our guests at the top, how is your relationship with your father?
Okay. Yeah, that's what we do.
You know, it wasn't good when I lived at home.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, the more space I have from it,
Mhm.
the more, like, respectful it's been. And my
Okay.
dad, like, doesn't try to, like, call me as often.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's, like, now a nice
I like.
partnership.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now that we never see each other, you know what? It's pretty chill.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, was hoping for some baseball anecdotes. I was
Yeah.
hoping for some father-son. We're tossing the
Yeah.
ball around.
Did he ever take you to the ball game? You know,
Oh, yeah. He was
take
a
you up
very
to the
good
crowd.
baseball player.
Okay.
Played D1 in college. He was
Whoa.
a pitcher. That
What is
kinda, like,
what is D1? I'm not familiar.
Division 1. So,
Okay,
like,
sh-
you can, like, play any level of college baseball, D1, D2, D3.
Sure.
Why would I? I didn't know that.
I think most people know. That's
Well,
not,
yeah, it's
that's
pretty common.
mainstream.
I didn't know. No, this is called
know.
Teach Me Good. So I just got taught up top.
D1 is good.
Yeah. TAUGHT and
I know.
TAUT.
I know D2. That's a discount store in Queens, New York, baby.
Mighty Ducks too, dude.
It's discounts.
D3.
D2 because there's discounts and deals. You know.
Do you guys have sponsorships? Is that what this is?
Guys, have
please-
you ever needed groceries?
Have you ever needed any kind of household items or clothing at a reasonable price? Try D2 off
D2.
of 36th and Broadway in Queens, Astoria, New York.
All right,
Very
Tony.
clean,
I feel bad. We are derailing this conversation about this.
Anyways,
This is you. This is about
you and your father.
Okay.
Yeah. So he actually played baseball. What school?
St. John's.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, he was
St.
very
John's.
good.
I know St. John's. I think.
He kind of.
It's a
Yeah.
religious school.
I don't think so.
St. John's.
You
Saint.
just call it
Saint.
Yeah.
I guess it is a religious school. I never put that together. Yeah.
Where is the school? St. John's.
I want to say Queens.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
yes, St. John's. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I heard of it. Okay. So you played baseball. Big
Yeah.
baseball guy.
He wanted me to play baseball.
Okay.
I did.
And you did not. That was the big rift in
I
your
tried
family.
to. Big rift.
That was the
It
big
tore
rift.
our family
Yeah.
apart. My parents got divorced
Yeah,
because I didn't play baseball.
I want to do improv. And he-
That's basically what happened.
yeah.
Your life is Glee,
Yeah.
basically.
You
Yeah,
were
don't
Troy
say
Bolton.
that. don't say I'm Glee.
You're Troy Bolton. You're High
Troy-
School Musical.
Oh,
Except I
shit.
can't dance or sing or play basketball.
Yeah,
Or
but
dunk.
you follow
Or
the
dunk.
arts.
Yeah.
You followed the arts. You followed your heart. You're a beautiful soul.
You're beautiful. So yeah, you did try to play baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tried until I was about 16,
Mhm.
and I hit puberty very, very late. Probably when I was like 16 and a half, 17.
Wow,
That's
that's
early
crazy
in my-
because you
early in my
are
book.
you are a gift of a man right now.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you were. I feel like I'm like gaining testosterone.
yeah.
This is what the podcast
Osmosis.
is. You
Yes.
compliment me. I love it.
Yeah. We come people. The guests come on here and we're like, the topic? Nah, you're
Yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
That's honestly refreshing and nice.
Yeah. I mean, you complimented us at the top of the pod. We have to like give it back. You know.
Yeah.
It's pod's a charity.
What did I say?
I mean, you're our
We're
favorite
America's
pastime right
pastime.
now. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're passing the time.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this pod to
anyways,
be over.
so you hit puberty at 16.
Yeah, but by that point, like all like the tryouts for like high school baseball and stuff, like I was not able to play because I was like a 4'9" little guy who couldn't really like play on the
Okay.
big size field.
Sure.
So I had to like give up that dream.
4'9" is.
Yeah.
I find that. Oh, what?
You're so short. What?
So
You know, before you hit your growth spurt, you're 4'9".
Did you? Did you,
Some of us.
Yeah, me.
I shrunk. I think.
did you shoot up like a foot and a half in
I
like
am
2 years?
5'9". I am not tall. You guys are
That's
reacting
also
like
a
I'm very
foot.
tall.
You did shoot up a foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot. How
dude.
painful was that year?
So painful, but it was good pain.
That's when you. I mean, the most emotional, damaging thing is you decided no more baseball, and then your dad was like,
Yeah.
"I don't love you anymore."
He was actually
No,
very
my son.
accepting.
Did,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever play like
Damn.
Little League or anything
Mhm.
like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, was your dad a Mets fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big time.
And you are from New York.
Long Island.
Oh, you're from. That's right. We talked
Everyone
about
on Long Island is a Mets fan.
Yeah. Can you give us your full postal code in Long Island?
11259.
this. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Is that the Mets numbers? Are those the Mets numbers?
No, that's
No.
my actual postal code
Oh,
of
yeah.
where I live. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony does not.
I was
lie.
hoping.
Baseball
he'd
teams
have
don't
a-
have numbers, I don't think.
I don't know how baseball works.
Yeah.
They have 7. There's a 7
Yeah.
thing,
There's a
right?
7.
You stretch
Yeah.
at 7.
Yeah.
Also, Mets fan. What's the Mets versus the Yankees? Like I know that there's a
The Subway Series.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's
the
what
Subway
they call it.
Series.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like warms my heart.
We should go.
I'm down.
Right after
I've
our
been to a
acting
Mets game.
class.
I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah,
I've
we
always
should.
wanted to go to a Mets game.
We should all go.
Have
They
you never
have-
been?
I've never been, and I've lived in Queens for too long to not have been.
Okay, we should seriously
Definitely go.
go.
Let's please.
Yes.
Well, I have a
Please.
question. Okay, so why is most of Long Island? Why are they Mets fans? Why are you guys Mets fans?
Because you're part of Queens as well.
It's close to Queens.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think cities that have two teams, there's just kind of like lines that are drawn
Yeah.
based on where you live.
Yeah.
So like Long Island is like all Mets, Jets,
Yeah.
Knicks, Islanders.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I went to an Islanders game not too long ago.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I sat in a box. I sat in a
Whoa.
suite.
yeah.
I sat in a suite. It was
It was
dope.
pretty sweet. He
I-
won tickets from our work.
I
and
won
went-
tickets from our
and
job.
went
Wait,
alone.
did you say our work?
Yeah, we worked together.
Yeah.
No. What do you guys do?
It doesn't matter. But
No, I want to know.
We'll tell you all
We'll
pod.
tell you
Okay,
all pod.
sure.
The point is, me and Art spend 6 to 7 days together
Yeah.
every week.
Is that how you met?
At work.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
met online.
Really?
No.
We met during a game of WoW.
And
I
you
was
said,
thinking
"Oh my
Hinge.
God, we work together." Hinge.
No, we met at an open mic, and then I got him a job.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah. It's not about us, dude. We're talking about the Mets. We're
talking
talking
about
about
I'm
you.
deflecting.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a big Mets fan.
Mhm.
You are. It's a product of your environment. You didn't choose to be a Mets fan. It was thrusted upon you.
Yeah, but it also feels right.
Okay.
I also think it's correct.
Tell me more about that. What do you
Yeah.
mean it feels right? Because you're surrounded by these Long Island people who only like supported the Mets. I mean, I feel like that's the only reason why you feel right.
Was there ever a time when you dabbled in another team?
No, never.
Okay.
Never cheated.
You never even questioned. You never even
Never
curious?
questioned. I'm
Let him
faithful.
speak. we were just
I like being grilled. I feel very comfortable being low status.
Yeah. Okay, good. Welcome to the pod, baby.
So what's the question? I never cheated on the Mets.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I feel like Yankees fans forever, and the team has been known as like they have the highest payroll. They're able to like just buy their championships essentially, and the Mets have always been like the little brother underdog.
Sure.
So that kind of am attracted to that.
Okay.
But now the Mets also have like the highest payroll in the league,
Right.
Because they have a new rich owner. So that
Who
like
is?
Steve Cohen,
That
a hedge
is a
fund
comedian.
manager.
Oh.
It's not the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking the guy that made Inside Llewyn Davis.
That's that's the Coen brothers.
Is that not the same?
That's not the same.
Is that the Big
There's one of them-
Lebowski?
They're not
I'm so
named
lost
Steve.
at this.
You're not a big movie guy?
No.
Oh, okay. We're derailing the conversation.
Yeah, sorry.
We're derailing the conversation.
So Steve Cohen owns the Mets. He gave them the highest salary cap in the NBA, and
Come on. You know that's not right.
the baseball. Wait, what is it? What is like a couple million? Like what's the cap?
Oh, it's like probably close to $300 million.
Oh
There's
my
no
Yeah,
cap.
I think baseball is the only sport without a salary cap,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just how much money you have is how much money you can pay your players.
Oh, okay. They
Yeah.
have the highest like payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a cap. Wow, that's 300 million?
Yeah.
Who on the Mets has that? Do you know?
Max
See,
Scherzer.
We're getting hard questions right now.
This is good questioning.
Yeah.
Max Scherzer gets paid the most per year in baseball,
How much is that?
$47 million a year.
Oh, that's not that much.
That's not that much.
No,
I mean, the grand scheme of things.
grand scheme, yeah.
Right.
That's I could blow that in a year. Like that's
I mean, America itself in a year makes more money
Yeah.
than that. You know
Well,
what
yeah,
I mean?
that's true.
So, but wait, so is he the best player?
He's good. He's old. He's like 38,
Oh, shit.
which is very old for a baseball player.
Yeah,
And a
but also for
pitcher.
models.
what's
But he is very handsome.
Yeah.
So he
Okay.
could be a model.
Is he?
Well,
What's
Yeah.
baseball players are.
what's the average age of a baseball player?
I would say your peak is probably like 28 to 32.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. That makes
But
sense.
like I don't know what the average would be.
Okay.
Wait, so the Mets and the Yankees have a rivalry? That's the
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
hmm
And do you feel like the Mets are a more New York team or the Yankees are?
I think the Yankees are for sure, and that's kind of why I like
I was
the Mets.
really trying to get you hyped up about your team, and
Oh.
you let me down.
Well, I think it's like Tony said, they are the underdog. They're the underdog, and
That's why you have to say that. You have to be like, I actually know the Mets are the most New York team because a lot of New Yorkers are the underdog.
But
not
I
these
feel like-
fucking rich fucks.
Okay,
I feel
here's
like I feel like New Yorkers don't view themselves as the underdog. Is the thing.
That's a good point.
Mets fans do.
But Mets fans aren't New Yorkers.
They're
This is
Long
Long
Islanders.
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 Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love
Sure.
the Mets. I would watch them every single day of my life if I could.
Oh my god!
If they won a World Series, I think that'd be like the best day of my life.
Oh my
but you
God.
cannot get me to like scream and get rowdy about them.
Really?
It's not in my
Really?
nature. Yeah.
Do you have like Mets? You have like Mets gear though, right?
I have a hat and I have one jersey that doesn't fit me anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You have no other Mets gear.
I'm not like a school spirit type of guy.
Wow.
You know, that doesn't surprise me because I feel like you are almost a very like quiet to yourself person. Like,
Yeah,
you,
I think
you
so.
are very controlled for the most part. So
What's up with that?
yeah. Explain that. Where do you think that comes from?
That's just my nature. I'm a sweet little guy.
I keep saying that.
I know.
I'm like getting scared. It's like, what is he fucking hiding, dude? He has no clothes besides a black T-shirt. He's like, dude, I like the
I'm
Mets.
so
I have
normal.
one hat.
Me and Tony
Okay.
are wearing the same outfit. Right now.
yeah.
Almost exactly the same.
Pants are a little different, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no one can see that. It's a waist up kind of pod. So you've been a fan ever since you're little.
Uh-huh.
Have the Mets? How are they right now? Are they good? Or are they
They're
bad?
very good.
They're very good. Okay.
Yes, the Mets are back.
Okay.
The Mets are
okay.
back.
How long were they
good
go-
rowdy.
How long
Yeah,
were they gone?
this is what I want,
It's
dude.
okay.
How long
cool.
were they gone, Tony?
They've been good 3 years my entire life, basically.
Ooh, what are those years?
2006,
Okay.
2015,
Okay.
and this year.
Oh,
Nice.
And every other year has been miserable.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is that? Is there like a curse?
They used to have a very bad owner who would not
Okay.
like pay players, and they would make very bad decisions with their personnel.
Okay. Great. Cool. That's all I wanna know
No
about the Mets.
curse. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been a good pod. I'll see you. I just
Very
want to know how
informative.
we're doing. I'm a Mets fan now. I've decided.
Okay. We should go to a game.
I'd love to.
Yeah, I've been really wanting to go to a game for a long time.
So, do you buy tickets like advance? Do you sit like good seats? Like, what is your setup?
You used to be able to just like go and get
Yeah.
like $10 tickets
They-
because
they
they've
were
been
that
bad.
They were that bad.
But now you might need to buy them beforehand if it's a big game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When was your first Mets game? Do you remember
Oh,
going to
great
the first
question.
time?
Probably sometime in 2006.
Ooh, when they were good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old were you then?
5th grade, whatever
Yeah.
that is, 12.
Wow,
Now-
it took your dad, your
That's like-
family that long
Yeah.
to fucking take you to a
That's like
Mets
11,
game?
10, 11.
That's
I probably
That's
was
a
not
long
interested
time.
below 10 years old.
okay.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
went with your family.
So not a real Mets
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah,
You know, he was a Sunshine Warrior. He only came out when they got
They
good.
got good. I became a
get-
fan.
Wow. Okay. Just like the Warriors.
Well,
Wait.
yeah.
Sorry. Keep going.
I remember being like under 10 years old and being very into like video games
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
What'd
and
you play?
Oh, a ton of, well, this is going to sound bad, but like a ton of like Madden,
Okay.
NBA. So I
Wow.
guess I've always had the sports stuff in my blood.
Do you like other sports besides?
Yeah, I love all the sports.
Oh, okay, cool.
Basketball, football.
All the sports.
All the sports.
Really, Tony?
Yeah.
Is
Love
ba-
cricket.
Love it.
Is baseball
Really?
your favorite sport?
Probably basketball is my favorite sport.
Ooh.
Because I can still play that now.
May I ask? Do you know who?
should I
You're
talk
on
about
this
basketball?
podcast. Talk about baseball. It's not your fucking favorite sport.
Would you say though?
We can pivot right now. We have time. It's only been 13
I mean, we're
Let
gonna
me
need
save
to
it.
pivot.
Art,
We have a
Art,
lot
let me
of
save
time.
it. Okay, so basketball is your favorite sport, but would you say
Yeah.
the Mets are your favorite team of every sports team?
Yes, exactly.
Look at that.
Nice.
That's
Saved.
correct.
All right.
Saved.
Mhm.
You can stay.
Okay.
You can stay for a little longer.
I now realize why I should have picked basketball.
No, I want to know. I want to more your like emotional connection to the Mets. I think that's very interesting to me. I think especially this is a New York podcast. I mean, it's a little sort of an undertone of this podcast, but we're New York guys. You know?
Yeah.
We're New York guys.
Come on, New York.
I have a real answer to this.
Love
That's
it.
not a joke. So when I was a freshman in college, I was having like a very bad time,
Okay.
and like having the Mets on every day was like, oh, this is like something I can do to pass time and something that I enjoy doing.
Aw.
So it was like that advanced my fandom of the team
Okay, so
Wow.
and like
Wow.
formed a connection.
you were just like a fan, and then at that point you became like a super fan. Is that
Yeah.
something like clicked?
And then right after college, I moved to Philly and
Okay.
knew nobody there.
Okay.
And so like as I was
Wow.
like adjusting and like struggling in that city trying to do improv and
you had the
failing,
Mets.
yeah, I was like, I got the Mets, baby.
Wow.
Get me through it. Yeah.
That actually is really sweet.
Yeah, right.
Also took you a long time to get that fucking emotional connection. Not about your family, not about your dad. It's like
Yeah.
I need to be alone to feel something.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my dad has like stopped caring about it altogether.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
What
like as soon
happened?
I don't know.
Wow.
As soon as I
Is
started
that
caring,
was the rift.
that was
this whole pod is just trying to find the rift
Yeah.
and what was the source of it.
there was no rift.
Wow.
Mm.
Does your mom like the Mets?
No. Couldn't care less.
Does,
Who
do you have a-
else? Who else in your family?
Does
likes
anyone
the
in your
Mets?
family? Yeah.
Tony
I
was
have
like
two
he
sisters.
was like everybody.
None of them care.
He's
Really?
like, everybody in Long Island is a Mets fan except for
That's true.
everybody in my family.
do you go to Mets bar? Like, did you go to a Mets bar and watch game?
No, I don't know if that it must exist, right?
In New York City,
Sure, of course.
probably in Philly too.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
East
that would have
Coast
been a
for
good
sure.
idea. I didn't do it.
I'm sure like near Flushing there's a Mets themed bar.
I'm sure there's a lot of
definitely.
bars in the city that are Mets themed.
Yeah.
Mets bar. You know?
Yeah.
Do you go watch a Mets game?
That's what I'm saying. Like the closer you get to the stadium,
Sure.
I'm sure.
Have you guys ever been to a themed bar?
Define like a sports bar.
I
or
Like a college bar or like a hometown
I've been to a
bar?
Coyote Ugly bar before.
That's fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Do you have why?
I don't know. Because I went to...
He's trying to continue the
I'm-
pod. He's literally just. There was a lull, and Tony tried to save it. and
No,
Art was
I
confused.
have other questions. I don't know.
but I want
Is
to
it
learn
true-
about you two.
Well, this is not
Please,
your time.
Tony, you can do whatever you want. Art's being a bit rambunctious, so
I'm trying to get to the core of,
Yeah.
of Tony's fandom.
There's no core.
yeah.
There's no core. I'm all shell? Is that the opposite? I'm all skin. No core.
No core, empty on the inside. You're cold in it. You're actually
Yeah.
cold to the touch. Actually,
Yeah, inside and out.
damn. So do you just go to the Mets game to just sit, just have somewhere to sit?
You sit, you drink 2 to 10 beers.
2 to 10.
2 to 10.
Yeah, so you either get buzzed or obliterated.
blackout
Yeah,
drunk.
sure.
And you have 1 to 2 hot dogs.
I'll say
And
2 to
it's
10
a-
hot dogs.
I have
That's ridiculous.
What do you-
I,
okay.
I have heard before that like the Yankees games are really fun, but the food at a Mets game is much better. Do you like the
Dude.
experience at a Mets game is much better than a Yankees game?
I think they're both excellent parts.
This sounds like a politician. Are you running?
No,
Dude, the Mets are your team, dude.
It pains me to say it because I don't like the Yankees, but they have a very nice park. It's kind of like a nice museum, and I do really appreciate that history aspect of it.
mhm.
But Citi Field does have better food.
Yeah,
So you're correct.
That is what I've heard. Yeah.
Do you have any passion in your life?
No.
There's no passion in your life?
You're learning something
Yeah,
that's
I
very
am.
true about me.
I know.
That I'm
You
passionless.
feel nothing about the Mets? You have no anger towards any other team?
No, I'm pretty neutral.
If they let's say that
You look so disappointed.
I usually am. What did
Sorry.
I say? Sorry.
I don't. Is there's like a tournament style thing like the World Series,
Mhm.
right? Would you be okay with the Yankees winning if like the Mets didn't win? Like, is that, like do you have
Oh,
a backup team after the Mets?
No, but I also wouldn't care if the Yankees won
Yeah.
because it would be fun for New York.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And they are more of a New York team than the Mets are.
Yeah,
So don't forget
that's
that.
canon.
That is canon.
Mhm.
So wait, how much do you know about the Mets, like history-wise?
I probably used to know more as a kid.
Yeah.
because I was way more obsessed. But,
Okay.
but I could try to rattle off some
All right.
facts.
What year did they start?
I think 1962.
You think?
I think.
Okay. Who's the first owner?
You think?
Wait, what?
Who's the first owner?
George Steinbrenner?
That's Yankees.
Yes, Yankees.
Some guy who owned a newspaper in New York, like Doubleday, I think. This could be
Oh
so
wow,
wrong.
you do know you're okay.
This could be very wrong.
Do you
though.
know this?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you can kind of tell
Do
when
we have a
someone's
fact
like,
checker?
yeah, Lauren. It's my girlfriend. But no, I feel like you're just like you can see when someone's like trying to remember a thing, and I feel like he's trying to remember a thing.
Yeah.
You know. Well, why would you lie about this? We have a lot
I
of
could be wrong. I don't think it's a
Yeah,
lie.
that's what I mean. Is that-
sure, which is fine. Again, we have a preface at the beginning of this episode, or every episode, that says we may be wrong about some things, but we're all just trying our best out here.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
You listened to a pod, didn't you? You listened to an ep?
I listened to Roberts.
Right.
Yeah.
So you heard that.
He listened to
intro.
part of it.
I listened to part of it.
Yeah, he came in here, guys. If you're listening to
Oh,
this,
come on.
this is before the pod. He came in here. It's like, I listened to half of your episode. I couldn't stand it, so I stopped.
Well, it made me angry that Robert's so good at acting.
He didn't even
We
say
have a very-
half. I feel
was
like
about half.
I feel like half was generous. He
Yeah,
said I
he
listened
said-
to some of Robert's
so like
episode.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
The intro.
He actually fast forwarded through the episode, the intro, like it's Mark Maron's podcast. He just,
Right.
He just forwarded through it.
I've never listened to that either. Have you?
Yeah.
WTF?
Yeah.
I've never
Of
listened to an
course.
episode.
Oh, I'm the odd one out here. Anyway, back to the Mets.
I'm not a fan of podcast.
Yeah. Which I
What an
am.
insane take to have.
He really isn't though. He's not a fan of podcasts.
Mm-mm.
He's not kidding.
That's why I don't know if you notice on this podcast I don't talk very much. So it's like it's because I'm not a fan of them.
Then why are we doing this?
Because we got a lot of passion about it. We gotta find something, you know.
I wish
I just
had
want to be friends
passion.
with. I just want to be
Look.
friends with Tony.
Oh,
Tony,
that's-
this is.
yeah.
I'll give you an answer why I do this. So in college, I was having a really rough time. Didn't really know what to do, and you know what really saved me?
Uh-huh.
Podcasts.
What an original story.
I felt like I was there hanging out with my team, I guess you could say, my people. You know, hearing about them and their excursions, watching them do a good hit, a good pitch. You know, pitching ideas back and forth.
We have such a similar past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it on every day. Didn't have a lot of friends, but I had my I had my radio lab, my Jad Abrambrod, my Michael Barbaro.
Now this is over my head.
Yeah,
Now
I, was like, I don't know anything. I know
Yeah.
Michael Barbaro just because at the
Daily?
improv show someone mentioned it. That's
Sure.
one of their topics that they had an improv on.
Oh, at the
Yeah.
1 minute stand up
Mhm.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to
Yeah.
the Mets. Okay, so you have looked into the Mets. Like you do
yeah.
like research. Have you watched documentaries about the Mets?
You know, I don't love a documentary.
Tony.
I feel like Tony. The more you talk, the more I feel like we would be really good friends because I am also not doing documentary. Tony, do you like books? Do you like to read?
No.
Oh my God, let's be pals,
Let's be
dude.
friends.
Let's be
Let's
pals.
be friends.
We're not gonna get along. I can't. I don't want another Fernando in my life. One's enough, dude.
You two are having very different reactions to me.
Yeah.
Well, you need to know this about me and Art is we both live on opposite sides of a spectrum.
Yeah.
So whatever Art is hot and warm to is what I will be cold to, and vice versa. So
The spectrum, not the autism spectrum, right?
that's not funny.
I'm sorry.
See, complete opposite
I'm
ends.
sorry. We're all
Proved
thinking
your
it.
point.
Yeah.
We're all
I
thinking it,
was
right?
thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, we can be friends. All right, so do you think if you did bar trivia about the Mets, you would do well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would do real well.
All right, cool.
I'm getting fired up.
Give me the lineup of the Mets right now.
Oh, Nimmo, center field. Starling
Nice.
Marte in left, bench second.
Nice.
Francisco Lindor, shortstop in third.
Shit.
Pete Alonso, the polar bear.
The polar bear.
Why do they call him the polar
Now
bear?
you're
Because he
super fan,
literally
baby.
looks like a polar bear.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very big. He's got like scruffy hair.
Which is
Yes,
anti-Yankees. Yankee guys shave.
exactly.
Yeah,
Is that a
okay,
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have facial hair, only mustache.
They're like America's
What?
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay,
It's
anyway, so
kinda
the,
stupid, to
the
be
polar
honest.
bear. We got to.
Oh yeah, hitting fifth, Jeff McNeil at second base,
Mm-hmm.
and then the bottom of the lineup kind of changes day to day.
Okay.
Bottom of the lineup. Who
Yeah.
cares about them, dude? They're in the dugout doing nothing.
I'll say probably James McCann, the catcher, hits eighth.
Okay.
Are we done with this? I can stop.
I mean, if you want to keep
I'm
going,
running out
I'm
of
like,
gas.
I'm like that.
Who's your favorite player?
Probably the polar bear.
Yeah,
He represents the spirit of the team.
the way you said the polar bear kind
Yeah.
of became obvious.
What is the spirit of the team?
Yeah.
It's like scrappy underdogs, but like finally, like
Goddamn.
we're back,
Yeah.
and like with a new era of Mets
Yeah,
baseball.
dude. So you're like hyped up. How are we doing now? This is what? July 12th? What's our record?
They're probably 20 games over.
Okay.
So
What does
they're
that mean?
if you're 500 that means it's like
20 games over. They can stop playing.
sorry.
That's too many games.
So if you're 500,
They gave him the light.
Yeah,
they got the light. They're still
20
on.
games over, dude.
they're running the light.
Get off the field, dude.
You ever go to a baseball game and the ump's giving the pitcher the light, and then he
Yes.
just keeps throwing, and you're like, let the next guy go.
It's not your turn anymore.
it's not
dude.
your turn.
The fucking Yankees are there waiting like, should we head out? I don't know. Should we tell them? Game's over. It's 20 games over, actually.
So,
Anyway.
yeah.
What does that mean?
So the 20 games over. That means they won 20 games versus lost? What, yeah.
So if you're
20.
500, you're even. Like you have 20 wins, 20 losses, and then you like over or under based on that baseline.
Okay.
So they're like 50 and 30 right now.
Okay.
20 games over.
What is the 500?
Like
I
a
don't get
50% winning percentage,
Yeah.
but like 0.500 is the
Yeah.
decimal version.
We
So
talked about that, haven't we?
I think we did.
Yeah.
We had another baseball episode.
really?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Cleveland? Cincinnati.
Mm.
No,
Cincinnati.
who's a guess?
I don't remember, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
but
Yeah, my friend Ari Schiffman, do you know him?
no. Am I doing better or worse?
we can't say on pod,
Damn it,
but I
that's
will say that
worse.
I like you a lot.
I will
Tony.
say
Okay.
I will say he is, I think, in my opinion, a bigger, at least materialistically, a bigger fan.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't care.
You're not a materialistic guy, which I kind of respect.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I do love seeing like a sports fan who's just like decked out and like I'm fucking going to fucking.
I do wish I had that in me.
Yeah.
If,
like-
if someone bought you a jersey, would you wear it?
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Wait.
Tony, we have something for you.
Really? Oh my god.
It is the Cincinnati.
That's good object
Yeah,
work.
we-
Good
yeah,
improv. Yeah.
We get
Look,
you like
I'm-
a Cardinals
I'm
jersey.
improv trained.
That'd be nice too.
Cardinals.
Any
Wait.
gift would be cool.
So, you want to be, but why aren't you?
Just not in my nature. I'm not a aggressive guy. I don't like to scream and yell and stomp around. Like most fans.
Started to creep me out again. Why do you talk like this? Who are you? Okay.
I feel like when
little
people-
boy.
Why do you talk like
Why do you
this?
talk like this?
No, I feel like people assume I'm very normal because I'm kind of reserved.
Sure.
But then as you get to know me even a little bit, you're like, why are you so weird? Like
You're not.
had
But
that,
you're,
I've had that interaction with a lot of people.
This
like
is all-
this.
Yeah.
this is all I know about you. I like giving you a hug. You're a good hugger.
Thank you.
I've
Do I
given you
go,
a few hugs?
what am I good at in a hug?
What are you good at with the hug?
Yeah. What makes
Again,
me
why do you
good
talk
at
like
it?
this?
I
What do
don't
you say?
know.
No. You just give a very like it's like a gentle but not too gentle. Like it's just enough to like feel like I'm being taken care of. It's
Yeah.
very warm.
I do want to point out I haven't been hugged by either one of these men, and
That can't be true.
this
Yeah.
is shocking to me to hear.
Well, I don't want to hug you because I'm afraid of you.
That is,
I feel like you have really pointy bones.
Art, you telling me I got Art Kai is telling me that I have pointy bones?
Have you seen you, dude?
Have you seen you?
Have you seen you, dude?
Art is all angles.
Yeah.
But his
People- I
bones are
don't-
dull, though.
Yeah.
That's
I,
good.
I spent years sanding them down, dude. Just every day before I go to bed. Anyway, no, you're a good hugger.
Thank you.
And you're sorry, Fernando. You're a pretty good hugger. Anyway, back to the Mets. Back to
Yeah.
the Mets. Who's your favorite player? Is the Polar Bear?
Yeah.
Okay. How long has he been playing for the team?
3 years?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you met any of these players?
No, of course not.
What do you mean? Of course not.
You can't meet these guys.
Dude, I was
never
I-
meet your heroes.
I was in Chicago. I saw Rizzo at a wing spot I was at.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I could say hi.
I
But I
think it's
didn't.
Did you
pronounced
not?
Lizzo.
Yeah, you saw Lizzo.
You know who Rizzo is, right?
Yes, Anthony
Okay.
Rizzo plays for the Yankees
Yes.
now.
Yeah. But played for the Cubs for a long time.
Mhm.
I would have said hi if I was a fan. If you saw the Mets, you would not say hi.
If I was out at a wing bar and I saw the team having like a team dinner, I would not say hi.
If you saw one, if you
but
saw
he's
one
of them.
player, if you saw the
He's
polar
one.
bear.
You saw the polar bear. He's like just.
Is he having a good time?
Oh, he's probably like Rizzo was like alone eating wings. I think he was just kind of like there hanging out for a second.
Then
hanging out.
yes.
Okay.
But if they're like talking to like anybody else, I'm not going to interrupt.
Okay.
But
Well-
you'd be fucking losing in your brain, right?
What do you mean, like
Like you'd
freaking
be
out?
like, oh my god, it's fucking the polar bear.
No, I'd be like, oh, that's him. That's
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this is a fun. This is one story I have. I was on a date and I was at a restaurant and next to me was Beck Bennett. And he was eating.
Whoa.
He's a comedy
Wait.
guy.
You got excited about Beck Bennett?
Dude,
I would get excited about Beck
I was
Bennett.
gonna say,
Yeah.
Beck Bennett is very formative for me. Me
Great
and my friends in
physical
college,
comedian.
we became friends through Good Neighbor stuff.
All
For
right.
sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
we should have talked about this.
I know. Let's pivot.
Yeah.
NBA and Beck Bennett. All right, so I was sitting there and I was like on the date. And I just literally could not focus on the date. I was just like, I cannot. I don't. Like I'm sorry. I like literally had to tell her. I was like, I'm sorry, but there's a person sitting at the table next to me that I love. I'm gonna say hi real quick. And so I said hi. Got a pic, and it was really nice.
Was he nice?
It was so nice.
Yeah, I knew he would be.
Yeah, I made his, I think, wife now take a picture of us, and she was like pissed. I was like, "Can you get a picture of us?" And I was like, "Why did I do that?"
She's
But-
in Barry now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
I was
uh-huh.
like, that.
And
She
she's
looks
good
so
in it.
familiar.
Yes.
Who's his wife?
She's the
Jesse
assistant.
Hodges?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
one of the assistants, not DRC,
Yeah.
but the other one, or like the agent, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, who she fires.
Okay. Yeah.
Spoilers.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm caught up though.
Okay, it's also like not a huge.
But also
like,
people-
plot-wise.
people are
Not a
listening.
spoiler at all.
I mean, it's a spoiler, but it's not like a huge plot line.
I'm sorry to anybody listening.
To Barry, yeah.
Art. I did tell you at the top of the podcast. Art does spoil things inadvertently
On
all
accident,
the time.
I
But
do.
I really like teed him up for a baseball term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf term.
Oh, both?
I think more baseball. Though.
I think more golf. If
Yeah, it
anything.
might
Really?
be more golf.
I was thinking crochet. No.
Because you say tee, it's
Crochet.
called tee ball, but like golf, you literally put it on the tee.
Yeah.
Mm,
Either of you guys play golf?
I guess I'm right. I played a little bit of golf. Do you?
I love golf.
You want to go golfing?
Yes.
Want to go to the range? I would love to.
Let's golf 18 holes, take an acting class, go to a Mets
Go to a
game,
Mets game.
all in one day.
You want to golf 18 holes?
We'll have an insane day.
We're gonna be dead by the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that sounds like an amazing day. Do you golf in the city?
No, I haven't golfed since I moved to Brooklyn.
Okay.
But I used
We should
to
go to a
golf
range.
a
We should go to the Chelsea Piers and we'll golf there.
They have a range there?
They have it. Yeah. You don't know Chelsea Piers Range?
No.
It's like the famous New York range. There's also one south. There's a course south of here. We should go. Anyway, we're
I'm
not talking
very
about
down to
golf.
go.
We're talking about
The Mets.
the Mets.
Talking about the Mets.
So your favorite player is the Polar Bear. You wouldn't be excited. Why wouldn't you be excited? I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah.
I think I would be excited and recognize that this is a guy I respect, but I would not be like, ooh, I gotta go talk to him.
Okay. Tony, just a slight tangent.
God.
Has there ever been a time where you've lost your cool
Yeah.
and gotten excited?
Good question.
I don't think so.
There's a right answer.
Yeah.
I
Has something ever happened where you just had like a single tear come out?
I've cried before, but that's
in
not like
college.
out of excitement. Yeah, in college.
Yeah. Wait, but I mean, the right answer was you were ecstatic when you got word that you're doing this podcast.
Oh yeah, I danced around the house.
No. You can't take it back now.
But I'm yes ending.
He said he danced around the house.
I
He's saying
danced
he
around the
did.
house, which for me is
He
just
was-
like walking around.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying yes.
Okay. All right. I just want you to be pumped about this. You know,
I am pumped.
have a good time.
Yes.
We always do a mid-pod check-in.
Is that what this is? Quick
Yeah, everyone
timeout?
everyone take it to intermission. We'll be right back. Tony, you're having fun.
I'm having a lot of
It's like a
fun.
late night show. Hey, you're having fun.
You're doing great
You're
out
doing
there.
great out there. Let me know if you need anything.
I'm good.
And we're back. Okay, so the Mets. How are we looking? We're gonna win this year, the World Series.
It's impossible to like predict because the playoffs is such a crapshoot.
When is it? When are they?
Probably September, October.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
How many games are in a baseball season?
162.
Okay.
Who's ready with that one?
Yeah. I did some prep before this.
Yeah. So did you actually read up on baseball and shit and stuff?
Well, I was kind of nervous because I was like, I don't think I could talk about the Mets for this long.
Okay.
And my roommate was like, why don't you just look up facts about the team? I was like, you're so smart. So on the train here, I was looking up
Were there
some facts.
any like fun facts or anything?
To be honest, I don't remember any of them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Look.
I did not do good prep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We came in here. I mean, I came here. I don't know about you. I don't know what you had prepped, but I was like, this is one of those topics where we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have fun with it.
And are you having fun?
I'm
Quick
having a
time
great
out, check in.
I'm having a great time.
Okay.
We'll be right back. I'm having a really good time. Thank you for asking.
I like how close the check-ins are to each other.
I mean, it's the mid-show commercial break. You have 2 close together, and the rest is the show.
And then you do another 50 minutes to close it out.
Exactly. You got to get them right at the peak, and they think they're like free. They as in the audience, they think they're free of another commercial, because then they're clued in more, and you hit them with another advertisement.
And then maybe you surprise them with 2 to 10 more.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you work some advertisements into your act. So basically, you're just getting paid left and right, baby.
Like coffee mug. Right?
Uh,
Oh no, I'm bombing.
Anyways,
I'm
we're back.
bombing.
We're back. Welcome back to the Teach Me Good
Yeah, I was
podcast,
I was having
everybody.
fun.
Back to
I
the
was having
Mets.
fun.
I actually,
no.
I actually want to get back to the food because you did say the food was better at the Met Stadium. Do they have any specialty foods? Because I know, like at the Ranger Stadium, they have a thing called a dilly dog, which is a hollowed out pickle with a hot dog in it. Do they have anything like that at the Mets Stadium?
Wait, they hollow out a pickle?
They hollow out a dill pickle and put in a hot dog.
Is it good?
It's called a dilly dog. I've never had the pleasure, but I've always dreamed.
That's an achievable dream.
Yeah, but
you can also do that at home.
Okay, here's the thing: is they made the dilly dog, and then I moved here shortly after, so I never had the opportunity to try a dilly dog.
The Rangers.
Texas.
There's a team called the Rangers here as well.
Texas Rangers.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's a
I'm
hockey
sorry.
team though, right?
You can get food at a hockey game.
Well, you think I'm jumping sports right now? No, I'm staying in baseball. I'm staying in what we're talking about. The Texas Rangers, a Texas-based baseball team,
He did the prep.
has
Good prep.
a dilly dog, and I was wondering if the Mets Stadium has any like foods they're known for.
They don't have any like gimmicky foods like that, and they
Call that a gimmicky food?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
hollowing out a pickle and putting a hot dog
Okay,
in it.
wait.
That's a
Let me help
gimmick.
you out. A novel food.
Yeah, you're right. Good at it.
Gimmicky feels like you're condescending towards the item, which honestly.
Which I
sounds
think I
kinda
kind of
fucking bad.
was, because I don't think
kinda
I don't think a
bad,
pickle would
dude.
be a good bun.
Yeah, it's also
Well, no,
too
I think
much
they
pickle.
It's too much pickle.
maybe they wrap it in a bun. I don't know. I haven't seen the dilly dog in person. You know, it'd be really good is if they deep fried it afterwards and just put it on a stick.
Ooh, like
So
a
it's
fried
like a
pickle?
corn dog, but with a pickle.
Oh, I think that is a genuinely good idea.
Look at that.
Because a fried
We're back,
pickle
baby.
is delicious.
A fried pickle
Yeah,
with a hot
those are
dog
good.
in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
Those
in.
are good.
I'm back. You won
Yeah,
me over.
yeah.
Yeah.
So any novel foods?
No, I don't think so. They switch out a lot of their food vendors every year,
Okay.
and I haven't been this year yet.
Oh, so
Really?
we should go.
Yeah.
We really should go.
Why haven't you gone?
Don't have
Super fan.
I'm so busy these days.
Yeah. Air quotes.
Look, I'll say this. I've ran into comedians coming back from a Mets game on the train before.
Mm-hmm.
And they're always like, "Where's Tony at?"
Yeah,
why
they're
why
like,
was Tony
dude, I
not?"
thought, we are successful comedians. We're probably more successful than Tony, to be honest. We're getting booked left and right all the time. That's what we do. Not sure why Tony can't take a night off to come to the Mets game. I don't think you knew them, actually. So
Yeah, I don't think I knew them, and I don't think I was invited. Otherwise, I would have been there.
Yeah. That's fair. I've been to a Mets game.
They didn't invite Tony because they figured he was too busy. So
Right. I will say about the food thing, though, I feel like that is like a marketing ploy to be like, we have better food, and then be like, oh, we're all gonna fucking go to the Mets Stadium now.
Oh yeah, and then just like Nathan's.
Yeah, it's Nathan's,
Yeah.
which is also Sabret's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all the same. They use the same
What?
factory. Yeah.
Really?
They
Okay,
source from
okay.
the same factory.
next, you're gonna tell me left Twix and right Twix are the same.
White Twix.
Yeah, white
Twix.
Well, the left Twix.
Make it racial?
the left Twix is the Twix.
That's the white.
Of
That's the
the-
white one.
That's the white one.
Yeah.
The
Don't like
left.
Twix either. It's no Snickers.
It's no Snickers is
Yeah.
your go-to candy bar.
Snickers, you do.
Oh my god.
This is the first time you've been alive.
I would be
Oh,
okay if
God.
you didn't like Twix, but Snickers.
Is this a real opinion?
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
like
Why
Snickers.
not?
We talked in depth
Yeah,
about
we've
it.
gone multiple.
Let me hear some.
Okay, so the problem with Snickers is it's a bit overwhelming. You take up it's a
it's
bit
much.
overwhelming, and when you bite into it, and also it's like so much flavor, but also just somehow the same flavor back
Yeah.
to back to back.
It's too much.
That was a candy bar. You want much. You want it to be a lot. I don't want like a subtle candy bar.
Wait,
But-
is Snickers your go-to candy bar?
I think so.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
I honestly, yeah.
Jesus.
Do you get one of those when you go to a Mets game?
Yeah.
You sneak one in.
What if we hollowed out a Snickers and put
Put
in
a
a
hot
hot dog in
dog.
that? Would you eat that?
You wave it around like, oh, look, polar bear. I got my Snickers, dog.
If they sold a hollowed out Snickers hot dog, I would order it at least once.
Oh, that sounds
You would
so
have to
bad, dude.
try it. I would order the pickle one too.
The dilly dog.
Yeah.
Give it put some respect on that name.
The dilly dog.
We will say, and I can speak for both of us, Snickers ice cream, pretty good.
Snickers ice
Pretty
cream is
good.
pretty good. Snickers ice cream
Yeah.
is really
It's
good.
pretty good.
The what would you call that? Like a tub of it?
No.
No.
It's like a candy. It's like
Why couldn't I think of the word tub?
an ice cream bar, but it's a Snickers.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Yeah, they're really
But
good.
it's like ice cream inside, not like gross, like
Oh,
fucking,
yeah. not gross Snickers.
fucking
Yeah.
Snickers.
Yeah. I think
What
my
is
problem
it?
with Snickers is they're almost overly sweet, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just tasting sugar as
Right.
opposed to anything else.
Totally.
But you get that.
But it's okay. You can like whatever you want.
No, I was gonna say you get that peanut on top, but that's a almond joy.
They have peanuts and Snickers.
I think there's peanuts and Snickers.
But there's not one singular one on
Have
top.
you ever had a Snickers?
I've had one. I loved it.
I feel like this is a common thread in you. It's like, yeah, I'm a huge fan. I have one hat. I have one Snickers bar. They're my favorite.
Can I tell you a secret about the hat?
Yeah.
I got it for my dad for Father's Day and forgot to give it to him, so it's mine now.
Is this the source of the rift?
There's no rift.
You're trying to
force
make
in a
rift.
rift.
They love each other, okay?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Good guy.
He's a nice guy. The way you said that, I'm sorry.
He's a nice guy.
It's very Italian.
Yeah.
We all know you're Italian.
Yeah, we don't have to get into that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Mets, very Italian team.
I don't think they have a single Italian player.
But they used to be. Right? 62?
62? Oh, yeah. Back in 62, every baseball player was like
Was
a
Italian,
5'6"
yeah, really
Italian guy.
Or Dominican, right?
Yeah.
Too good at baseball, those guys.
Oh my god.
That is literally something a teacher said to me once when we were like growing up,
Yeah.
learning about what's his name.
So it's okay to quote it. It is okay.
Well, yeah, she just said that, and I was like, that was weird to say.
Yeah. Don't say that.
Those Dominicans are great at baseball, and I'm like, I think a few are. I don't know. They just play a lot. They just like are filtered into this baseball system. I don't know if it's a race thing. Made it a weird race thing. Anyway, are there any Dominicans on the Mets?
I think so.
Yeah.
You don't know everyone's race?
I don't check the race of the players.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
First thing I would look at. I want an all-white team. That's the Yankees. Are they pretty white?
They're pretty white.
I can't confirm or deny.
Do you have any Japanese players?
The Mets and
They have
Yankees
Japanese
do not.
Okay, but Japanese, they like baseball.
Yeah,
They do
I mean,
baseball.
I think the best player in the league is a Japanese player.
What's his name?
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, he pitches and hits, and he's like the best at both.
Is that hard to do?
No one's done that ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like amazing at
He's
both
like from
things.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Am I
I got
wrong?
my new team.
Am I wrong for feeling like I could play baseball at a professional level?
Yeah.
I do
good
feel like
question.
it's
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's a one sport I feel like I could at an elite level could play.
Why do you think
No,
that?
they're like
It's
beasts,
impossible.
dude.
Yeah.
I just
The
feel
ball's
like,
so coming in so
so
fast.
yeah, but it's
And they're also so
I,
fast.
I think
It's so
my
strong.
problem with baseball is it's the only sport I've seen where someone can put like a piece of rope around their neck and they feel like they're better at the sport because of it. You know what I'm talking about? You know those like
commit
ropes,
suicide?
those ropes they would wear. Remember those like those little strings that they would wear around their necks and their bracelets? You don't remember those? Like focus their energy.
No.
Oh my god!
I know
it
the
was,
sorry.
bracelets.
But
Like the-
I don't think the players use that to get better at baseball.
what was it for them?
I don't
Mark-
know.
It was
Yeah.
to get better. It improved their game supposedly.
Dude, I hate to tell you this. Magic isn't real, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
real.
What I'm saying is the fact that baseball players would like wear that and like I got better. I'm like you
Yeah.
probably weren't that good, and I feel like I could play at an elite level because they were relying on that kind of thing.
This is actually a good segue from my question. I know superstitions are big in baseball, like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of superstitions. Do the Mets have specific superstitions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they play Sweet Caroline in the 7th inning stretch.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I think that's
Most-
everybody though. That's most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have any superstitions?
What do you think?
Yeah.
No way.
yeah,
There's no way. This guy was like, "Yeah, I danced around my apartment." And by dance, I mean walked.
I just walked around normally.
yeah. I walked down the hall.
Maybe he makes like a good like French onion dip for every game. I don't. It's something simple.
Yeah, there are no like Met specific like
Rituals?
Sleep with a spoon under your pillow.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think teams have like specific like good luck charms like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are curses though. Curses.
Well,
right?
the Red Sox famously were cursed,
Right.
and the Cubs,
Cubs,
also. Rizzo.
There's someone like buried under like the stadium. Like that's always like a rumor for everything, right? For every
I've
stadium.
never heard that.
I think the Sox's curse is because something's like buried under there. Like the mob buried something.
That could be true.
Someone.
I always thought it was because they traded Babe Ruth.
Oh, I heard
Yeah,
about
to
that
the
too.
Yankees.
Yeah. But y'all have no curses. I guess you're a pretty new team. 62 is like pretty
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
Yeah.
They were an expansion team.
Why did Long Island just want a team and Queens just want a team?
Well, we had the Dodgers and Giants in New York, and they went out west to California.
Yeah.
So they took the blue and the orange from each of those
Sounds like
teams and made
comedians.
the Mets. Yes.
Wow.
I was going out to LA to
Yeah,
get famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They are. The Dodgers are huge. So wait, okay, they combined a team because they had leftovers.
Those teams just went completely.
Oh, okay,
And they're
sorry.
like, we just need a new team to replace them.
Oh, got it.
And then the Mets were born.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a weird tumultuous like we gotta fucking work together.
Why did the
working
Dodgers
class.
leave?
I think it was just because LA wanted teams. I don't really know
Probably
much about
paid
this.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all money, dude.
It's all
every
money.
answer to every
Yeah.
question you ever had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the particle wave paradox. Just
It's all money.
dude. It's all money, dude. You know what that is?
Can I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Give me a hint.
No. Just guess. We'll give you a hint after you guess.
Particle wave paradox?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I just asked that because you said yeah for sure, and I'm like, he has no idea what that means.
I'm being agreeable because it's a
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, it's a podcast.
Yeah.
Sure. No, we can have some tension.
No.
I think
fight
we've
a
had a
little bit.
little tension. Yeah.
But like good tension.
But it's
I
good
mean,
tension.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I truly have no idea. Particle wave.
Duality.
All right. So have you ever
Yeah.
seen the CW show The Flash?
No.
Okay, so they have this thing called a particle accelerator, which is what actually gifted everybody with superpowers canonically in the show.
And in real life.
And in real life, yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so what the particle accelerator does is it takes all these particles and it accelerates them
Yes.
and to the point that they start colliding with each other. And what was the original thing we were talking about? The particle.
Wave duality.
I had no clue where I was going with this.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of a niche thing. I don't know why I said it, to be honest.
Because he wanted to explain it. Now explain.
Tell me
did
what it
not.
is.
I really did not. It's one of those things. So, okay, you ever like do a thing where you like, and this actually happened today, where you think something's like so mainstream just because you're like surrounded by that
He
thing.
thought particle wave, whatever was mainstream.
What did you think
It's a
was
little
mainstream?
mainstream.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
mainstream.
no, it's not.
In terms of like paradoxes, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I
In
was like,
terms
I
of
guess I'll say
paradoxes,
that.
I would think in terms of paradoxes, the time travel don't see your doppelganger is the paradox that people are most familiar with.
Tony, you know what that is?
You're not supposed to see your doppelganger.
You know when you go on time travel. You know in time travel rules when you go
Yeah.
go back in time, and you like like in Fast and Furious, they have time
They're
travel.
gonna
They're
do
gonna do the
They'll
next movie.
get there.
But I'm talking Back to the Future. When he goes, Marty McFly goes back in time and he sees himself. He's like, they're like, don't talk to yourself because you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I thought you meant like
Right.
a person who looks like you.
No,
Like
no,
your
no, no.
doppelganger's like,
That's
don't
I mean
talk
that's
to
also
that
a thing
person.
too.
Yeah.
You can't like
Yeah, you know,
go back in
twins are always
time
separated
and
at birth
see
because they can't
yourself.
look at each other.
That's smart.
right.
That's the right thing to do.
Like you can't like go into the future and see yourself because then you would be out of the timeline. You can like see yourself. Does that make sense? That's one of the paradoxes.
Yeah, but I'm saying that paradox is much more mainstream than what
Understandable.
this particle what?
Wave duality.
Can what is it though? I
Okay,
gotta know.
I'll explain it to you real quick. So basically, this is how like quantum physics works too. I was a
Very
physics major.
mainstream.
I was a
Very
physics major.
mainstream.
I'm sorry.
Very
We
mainstream.
all
Look, again, I'm sorry.
we
I
all
thought
have a
it was
brief under. We all
Very
have a
baseball,
surface,
very
yeah.
mainstream.
very
Yeah.
inside.
Art's
baseball.
always
Oh,
yeah. Art's
that's a
always
counter
like
term.
Art's always like I can relate to the proletariat. You know quantum physics, guys.
All right. Anyway, any scandals with the Mets? Or-
No.
What is it? I gotta know.
Particle wave duality. We're
All
in
right,
and
I'll explain
out.
it quickly. So basically, when you observe a light wave, there's a certain way that if you look at it, it's not a wave; it's actually a particle, right? And if you look at it another way, it's still a wave. So how can they be both?
I was so lost.
I
from the
don't
beginning.
understand it. I still don't understand.
don't
You know how
get it.
lights are waves, right?
Yes,
Right.
Sure, I thought they were rays.
Rays is a type of wave.
I'm
Light
on board.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
sure.
it.
Did you get that now?
Yes.
Okay. Imagine this. Instead of a wave, it's literally a particle. If you look at it
So like an
a
atom.
certain way. What?
So like an atom.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's,
Or
it's a-
we have 5 more minutes.
No,
for you to,
no, we don't.
to explain this.
You guys are on board. You're on the same page for me right now, right?
I'm starting to get off board.
No,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
what?
So when he gets
I'm teetering on the edge
when he
right
says
now.
when he says particle, don't you feel like that's kind of a jump where you're like, I feel like I'm missing something?
Yeah,
now.
that's where he loses
Yeah,
me.
yes, you see.
No, you got it. Like an atom's a particle. Particle.
Sure.
Let's imagine that as a particle.
Okay.
right? Yeah. So a light can be both wavy and just one thing. Like, how is that possible? We don't know. And this is scientifically proven.
You know why this happened, Art?
Yeah.
Is because you called Tony out for agreeing with you when you said particle wave duality. You're like, you don't know what that is. And
I did not.
And
And,
it's-
I still don't.
and then Art's like, I don't want to explain it, but you didn't know what it is. So
I know. I was gonna explain it after the pod, and we got wrapped up in this whole conundrum.
well,
So
guys,
this-
I'm glad
Good.
I'm glad
Good
you joined.
transition.
I'm glad you joined this Mets themed podcast
No, it's
so,
not
that
over
Art,
yet.
so that Art could explain the
Stop wrapping
particle
up.
wave duality, the most mainstream of paradoxes.
I'm gonna cough your mic right now.
So you
No.
guys like scientists or something?
Anyway, Tony, any scandals with the Mets? Any sort of stories of corruption or any gossip? Anything good?
First thing that comes to my head is there's two. One, the Mets mascot, Mr. Met, big baseball head.
Yes.
You know him?
Mhm.
He got like photographed like giving fans the finger in costume.
Fingering a fan?
No,
Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean I'm sure that has happened.
In the costume?
No.
Oh, dude.
Mr.
I'm
Met
sure.
fucked.
Yeah.
Mr. Met
for
fucked.
sure has had sex in that costume.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
There's
sure.
probably a lot of people who rotate in that costume and they get horny for sure. And
How
but
could
that's
you
not
not?
the scandal.
No,
Right.
people get horny
That's not a
when
scandal.
they see that
yeah.
costume.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
When they
Big
want to have
baseball
sex.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the idea of a ball. So phallic. And by phallic, I mean not at all.
It's the opposite. Yeah.
Are balls included in the phallus?
I don't
No,
think so.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Come on, please.
Come on.
Come on.
Come
Just a
on.
little bit. Just like about like one ball. All right. You don't have to be both balls. I'm sorry. Anyway, any scandals?
So there was that picture who went around of Mr. Met. And that wasn't like a real scandal, but it was funny.
Oh, okay.
And then their old general manager, like 2 years ago, got fired for like sending inappropriate sexual text messages to an employee of the team.
Ooh.
So that was like a real serious scandal.
That's
he
the
got
curse.
fired immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Did you like that manager at all?
He was a manager for about a month and then
Oh,
got
really?
fired. Yeah.
So-
Oh, wow.
Ba-
That's cool.
Barely didn't even get to show how good he was as a
He
manager.
made an incredible trade in like his first week on the job.
Oh my god! And they fired him
Well,
over some sexting?
it
How-
was bad.
how bad was the sexting?
It was really
How bad was it?
Yeah. How bad was it?
It was like the creepiest like messages like you could imagine, and just like 30 in a row, and
Whoa.
like pictures, and it was really
Wow.
bad, and they all leaked.
So it was like a simp.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
simping hard.
Simping
They fired
hard.
him for being a simp.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fireable offense.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a sexual harassment training today, and I'm like, one of them being a simp.
Art got so many of the questions
did
wrong.
not.
He was sending me screenshots, and he's like, "Hey, I'm getting these wrong. Could you help me out?" He was,
Why are these so hard?
yeah, he was struggling.
Dude, it was just essay based. I just didn't know what to say. It's like, do you like sex? I'm like, I feel like this is a trick question. No.
No, you're not gonna trick me.
I don't like sex. Have you ever had sex? No.
These are essay based. It's more yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't want to explain myself. That's an essay, right?
I guess anything is an essay.
Look, I'm all about yes, anything is an essay. An essay is worth 1,000 words. That's what they say. A picture's an essay, I would say, in a way.
a picture's worth 1,000
Yeah.
essays. Are we getting to anywhere?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
like, if you've heard of sexual misconduct, what would you do? And I sent them a picture of my middle finger.
This is a risky bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Again, I do want to specify that Art was getting all these questions wrong.
No, I passed the test.
After like the third attempt,
I didn't know. No, he is lying.
they had to give him a cheat sheet
No.
eventually. They were like, "Art, we
A
don't want to
cheat sheet?
fire you.
Cheat
Here is a sheet with all the answers." And then he had to take it one more time after that.
Look, I'm just saying, I've not sent 30 creepy text messages in a row
It's in a while.
any-
It's been some time since he's
to
done
any
it.
employee of mine,
Yeah.
and therefore I'll not be fired.
I don't know. Art has sent me a lot of pictures of someone opening their pants, and then it's his face inside of the pants.
That feels true. I do believe that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can just make my neck and my head look like a penis. I think it's kind of funny.
Is that not worse? It's like where someone's penis should be, and then it's just Art's neck extended with his head.
It's definitely not worse. It's definitely better.
I'm just trying to extend, and then
Oh,
I'm trying to
no,
work on the
it's-
balls. I can't quite get.
I don't work on it.
I'm trying to work on the balls.
But you don't need it. It's not part
Part
of
of the phallus,
Yeah.
as we
Yeah.
established.
Art's neck
It's
is
an
phallic
improv.
enough to make it
I
bad.
agree.
Yeah.
This feels weird now. This feels weird. Anyway, the Mets.
Yeah.
So best team in the
Uh-huh.
world.
The Yankees have a better record.
You have to no, dude.
I'm-
It's not
I'm
about
not-
the. It's not about the record. It's about your feelings towards. The
I'm
Mets,
fact based. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna like blindly support the team.
dude. But no, it's not. That's why you're a fan. You blindly support the team.
No, they have to earn it.
Wow.
That's what makes
okay.
a good fan.
So if they're bad, you're not going to be like, I don't really care. You'll have them on, but you're not gonna care as much.
I'll watch all the games and
Sure.
be like, they're bad, and I don't agree with their decisions.
Wow.
Wow. Anyways,
So you
just
you
want to
wouldn't-
wrap up.
This is sad, dude.
Yeah.
Are you like optimistic when you watch like a bad game?
Well, like based on how the year is going,
Yeah.
if they're gonna be good or bad, and then you can like mentally check out and then like watch to like see the development of certain players,
Right.
and like that's positive, and I can be optimistic about that. But I'm not gonna be like they're gonna turn it around because they're just not going to.
Look,
Have
Tony,
you
I
ever
was-
have you ever gotten mad at a Mets game? Like, have you ever gotten 10 beers in at a Mets game and started like
10
fighting
beers
people?
and hot dogs?
I was mad during the 2015 World Series
Okay.
because we had Game 1 in the bag, and our closer tried to quick pitch, which is like a risky kind of like gimmicky, like
Okay.
like a dilly dog.
Oh, you didn't get off that dilly dog. That dilly dog real good.
He tried to like pull this quick pitch, and the guy hit a home run, and they ended up losing the game and the World Series. And that was, I was upset about that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
You like how? What is you upset? Like, what does that look like when it comes to the Mets?
I think I turned
Sulked.
Yeah, it was more of a sadness than
Sure.
like an anger.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But you don't feel like you don't feel like emotionally passionate about this this fucking team.
I do. I just don't think I express that.
Right.
Like, I think I have it inside me, and then gets like filtered a million times.
Oh, no, you're
and then
just
I'd say like,
repressed.
yeah, I think I'm just repressed.
Just push it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hot dog in a pickle. Just stuff it.
I stand by the dilly dog 100%, and I feel like someone listening to this, I don't know who of you 10 that's listening right now.
10. Dude, we get hundreds of listens per
wh-
ep.
One of
That's
you's gonna
pretty
be like,
good.
that
That's pretty
sounds incredible.
I will get pickles and hot dogs and try this because
Yeah.
I'm curious,
Yeah.
Me too.
but I don't.
It's
How
probably
much do you scoop out? Is it like a
At-
potato skin
really
level?
skinny.
It's got to be thin, or is it like a ton of
really
pickle?
skinny? They get a really skinny hot dog. It's frozen. That's how they get it in there.
No, I think they get a
like a
girthy,
needle.
a real,
They freeze the dog.
Yeah, yeah,
they get a real girthy hot dog, and
yeah. That
Fill
makes
it
more
up.
sense.
And then you put like toppings on it.
I've never had
Relish.
one, Tony.
Relish. That's too much. It's too much.
I've never had a dilly dog.
And then pickled onions.
We should try them.
Yeah, I mean,
Right in between acting.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
so
our
we go,
dinner.
we'll go acting, we'll go acting, go golfing. We'll fly to Dallas.
Yeah.
Get
We're
a
not
dilly
gonna
dog.
make
We don't
them.
need
We
to
have to
fly.
fly.
We can just make it.
No, we're gonna.
Okay.
Well, because then
We
it's,
have to
then
fly,
I,
dude.
got-
We have to
I think the
fly,
first time I have a dilly dog, it has to be an authentic dilly dog.
Yeah.
Dilly
You know?
dog.
But is that something they invented, or did they just like steal that from a local restaurant?
Again, hard to say.
I think it's from Korea. Just made that up. I have no idea.
I feel like that's not true.
Not at all.
Nah.
Koreans don't eat hot dogs, so
But they love pickles.
they also eat corn dogs. So anyway,
I think everyone loves pickles. Yeah, sorry
I
to
think pickles are
interrupt you
okay.
with that.
No, it's okay. I wanted to talk. Any other thoughts on the Mets? Because we do have to wrap up. I feel like we really got really deep with the Mets.
We got way deeper than I thought we would.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Really?
I was coming here and be like, why do I know literally no topics about anything? I have to talk about the stupid Mets.
I was gonna roast you at the very top,
Uh-huh.
being like, "All right, Tony, so why don't you fucking know anything about anything else?"
No, that's a valid critique of me.
Yeah. Why don't you?
I think I get hyper focused on stuff,
Right now it's comedy.
like improv specifically,
Mm.
and then like the Mets.
Sure.
And I don't like read or consume media that's not TV. And
Mm.
it feels weird to come on a podcast just like talk about a TV show.
Right. Which people have done. It's been
People
fun.
have done.
It's been a fun
what's a TV
episode.
show you really enjoy? What's
The
one of your favorite
Boys.
TV shows?
The Boys is okay. I would probably say Barry is my favorite show
Okay,
right now.
Barry is
Wow.
really
Yeah.
good.
It's pretty good. All right, good talk.
Okay.
All right, guys. So just to wrap up, Tony, we're gonna ask you a question. We ask all our
Yeah,
guests.
what's
just a
up?
bit of a palate cleanser.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So would you just please describe your perfect day? You have 24 hours. Do anything you want. Just what are you eating? What are you doing? Just work us through it.
Okay. I set no alarm. I wake up at about 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
I get a breakfast sandwich from Bagel Smith.
Ooh, what kind?
Egg, American cheese, sausage patty, and a hash brown on it with a sesame bagel.
Oh my god!
dude.
It is the best breakfast sandwich.
That's one of my go-tos. Yeah. For sure.
If I'm feeling crazy, I'll put ketchup on it,
Mhm.
but it doesn't need it.
Oh, but it's so good with ketchup.
It is good with ketchup, and that'll
Well,
take
hot
me to
sauce?
about. Ooh, I don't love hot sauce on a
Are you
breakfast
a
sandwich.
spicy person? Do you eat spicy foods?
I like a mild amount of spicy,
Okay.
but I
That's a-
wouldn't
that's a
say
no.
I'm like
Yeah, no.
no, it's a no.
That's a
You
no.
saw right through
So we
it.
Yeah.
like spicy foods. So,
Yeah.
but he
I
really
can't
likes
handle
spicy
it.
foods.
That's fine.
That's fine.
To each their own. You know, some of us are weak, some of us are not. So
I'm
it's,
weak,
you
I'll
know,
admit that.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
'em.
so I eat my bagel. It's about noon. There's a Mets game on. at
Yeah.
1.
Who are they playing?
Yeah, who are they playing?
Oh, probably
Subway Classic, baby.
that's a good one, but I would say like the Phillies maybe.
Okay.
Because that's like a good rivalry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched that game at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't go to the game.
Why don't you go to the game?
Because that's like a stressful type of event that you have to like plan your whole day around.
Okay.
Like you have to wake up early, you have to go there, you have to like maybe day drink, and then
Why don't
come
you
home.
just Uber?
I have to get blackout if
Yeah.
I'm going to a Mets game. I can't just.
If you go to a game, you're going to drink.
$50, yeah,
It's
per
like
drink.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Yeah,
you're gonna drink a Bud Light out of
he's
those
like,
big blue cans.
I'm sneaking some vodka in a Poland Spring bottle attached to my waist.
Yeah.
Doing that.
It's as a high schooler, I did something like that.
Yeah.
and it was
Oh.
a mistake.
Did you get caught?
No, but we were just like too drunk by like the third inning,
Oh,
and like it was
sure.
not enjoyable.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I want to go to a sports game with a chili suit, and then I can just sell chili out of my suit.
Okay.
Where's that idea?
Okay. So you're
Genius.
watching it at home. Are you watching it with anybody?
Alone.
Okay.
What the fuck? What?
Sorry, I like to watch stuff
Bro,
alone.
what?
Have you seen anybody by this point in the day besides
No, dude.
the guy at the?
He hasn't seen sunlight,
Vegas
dude. He just like doesn't
No,
want to
I
look
go
at anything,
out to
dude.
get the sandwich.
Okay, so you didn't get
Seamless
delivered.
it.
No, he got it delivered, and he got
See right through
he
my
got
life.
he got contactless delivery.
Yeah. Didn't even see the delivery guy.
Yeah.
Just like leave it.
Your
You hear the doorbell.
Your roommates.
Leave it!
All your roommates are on vacation, so none of them are home. You have the apartment.
Yeah, my
completely-
ideal day, all my roommates are on vacation without me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You don't like people.
That's not true. I'm just more of a, I would say I'm more introverted and like to
Interesting.
balance the alone time with social time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a lot for you right now. This conversation.
No, I've been having a good time.
You're
Okay.
Checking.
Yeah. We'll be
so-
right back. How many still all right? Still good? Okay. And we're back.
So that game ends. The Mets win in a walk-off fashion. Big home run to
Oh,
win.
nice.
I-
Grand slam.
Yeah.
Perfect
walk-off
game?
grand
Perfect
slam.
game?
That's too crazy.
Okay. For my perfect day
My
to
perfect day,
yeah.
It's got to be realistic.
Yeah.
So they win.
Nice.
I get real excited. I dance around the apartment, which is just walking around.
I feel like you walk like quietly too. Yeah. Just like you don't even hear.
No
you
one
know?
hears
He
me
puts on
coming
like
up
special
behind them.
slippers with cushions on them. It's like-
There's this one comic named Nathan Min. He had there's such a funny bit about how he had a roommate who had a girlfriend who kept getting scared of him in the apartment because he was so quiet. So he'd like be at the fridge and the girlfriend would be in the kitchen and just turn and be like, huh. So he started doing this thing where he every time he'd walk out of the room, he would like casually clap. He'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" Just to make sure
announce himself
Yes,
to the room.
yes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like you get around your apartment, just so quietly.
Well, my roommates give me a little bell. And they put it around my neck,
Like a cat.
and I jingle around. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they hear me,
Jingle
and
around.
they leave because
Yeah.
they don't want to talk to me.
It's scary like cockroaches.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
so the game ends. They win.
Then I go right to bed.
Okay.
No, I would say I'd probably go out to like a nice dinner
Okay.
where
Nice.
with
Where?
some friends.
What kind of dinner?
What do
An
you-
Italian dinner.
Yeah,
I get some baked
dude.
clams. I get a little
Ooh.
pasta. I drink a little bit of wine.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
your go-to wine with the pasta? What's your go-to pasta?
I don't really know. I don't really care.
Okay.
I just like the social aspect
Yeah.
of drinking.
I
I'm
like
not
the
like.
aesthetics.
Yes.
People look at you and be like, "This fucking guy's having a real good time right now. He's like out in the town."
I
right now,
kind of
dude."
like drinking like cheap alcohol
Sure.
and like bonding over it.
Like a natty light.
Yeah, I love a natty light,
Okay.
Okay.
but not by myself. Like it's fun to
I
like.
don't know. Other things say otherwise, dude.
I know.
Come on, I like people.
I guess. Hard to get you on this pod. We had to beg you.
That's not true. I said yes right away.
That's true. So okay, so you go to this nice dinner.
Mhm.
Are we there or what's the vibe?
Art always invites himself to everybody's perfect day.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Why is that surprising? I mean, of course. Why wouldn't I invite myself to a person's perfect day? It'd be like, oh my god, you're having an amazing day. I feel amazing too now. You
I
know?
think in my perfect day, my dinner is like
Just let me hear it.
it's gonna be me and about 100 of my closest comedian friends.
I thought you were gonna say like 3 of your friends. I'm
No
like, that's
way. I rent out the place.
Yeah, it's everyone
and
you
you guys
know.
are there.
Yes. It's a giant table. We're all at the same table too.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
a long
cafeteria.
table.
It's like this,
Yes.
but all the way down.
Yeah.
And I get seated right at
At the
end.
top. Yeah.
And I can't. I'm like looking like, oh, hey, guys, include me.
It's like your wedding.
Yeah, and at the end of my perfect day,
Oh
get
my
married.
God.
It's a wedding.
Oh my God! You'd get married on your perfect day?
No,
Ah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bachelor for life.
Yeah.
Okay.
My guy.
Playing the field.
I wish I could say yes, but no, not really.
I'll find you somebody. I know some people.
Oh, interesting. And then perfect day, to wrap it up, probably go out to just like a bar that's not like too loud or clubby, and you can like sit in like the booth.
Ooh.
And like
a nice dive bar or something.
yeah.
And chat about life.
And then call it a day by like 1 a.m.
Okay.
It's early.
Yeah. After 1 a.m. I'm useless.
Bro, you're not like fucking hitting the cellar, dude. You're not hitting the fucking theaters, dude.
No, my perfect day has no comedy in it. Yeah.
Besides your 100 comedian friends that will probably be doing bits at dinner, yeah.
Or screaming bits at me the whole
Right,
time.
right.
Yeah.
Comedians are the fucking worst. Anyway, really, no comedy. Interesting.
Maybe I would do an improv show.
You don't have to. A lot of comedians come on here. They don't do any comedy. It's fine.
But now that you mention it, I
don't
think
want to?
like that would be like a great like 8 to 9 activity.
You really love improv.
I do because like the prep of like memorizing stresses me out a ton. That's why I hate stand up.
Also, he's
Yeah.
really good at improv.
Yeah, I'm also
Sure.
better at improv than I am at other
Sure.
forms of comedy.
Yeah.
So it's just like something I feel comfortable doing and confident.
Cool.
Listen, Tony, I've never heard anybody say anything bad about any form of your comedy, and believe me,
That's
I've,
so sweet.
I've tried to get them to say terrible things.
Ask
and
Robert;
yeah.
he'll say plenty of bad things.
He's said nothing but good things.
Oh, damn.
You
He's
know?
a
Like,
liar.
dude, that dude's awesome.
Yeah, I've been like, Tony's really bad, right? And they're like, no, he's the best.
That's
Yeah.
so nice.
People always say you make the scenes, it's like in improv and sketch. I've had multiple people tell me.
See, I didn't
that's
hear.
really
I never
nice.
heard any of that. I'll be
Well, thank
honest.
you.
Well,
that makes me feel
'Cause
nice.
He also is dating a person who's in your improv team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I've never seen an improv. Your Spokane.
Oh, you know the form.
I'm improv trained, my
Yeah.
guy.
UCB.
No,
No.
a little bit, kind of. I'll tell you after
We'll
the pod.
talk after.
I'll tell you after the pod.
But yeah, that's the end of my perfect day.
Dude, this has been a fun pod.
it has been a great episode.
One of the best.
Yeah, Tony, you've been a great guest. Do you have
Thank
any,
you for having me.
Do you have any thoughts before we sign off?
Where can we find you?
Oh, Twitter, Tony_Ferraro. And then follow Friend Island and 24 Hour Kiss Club, my shows.
Aw.
Two great shows. The sketch group, 24 Hour Kiss Club is
Yeah.
fantastic, and so is the show that you
The
went.
stand-up show.
Thank you.
Friendship Island. Friend Island.
Yeah, Friendship Island. I like
Friendship
that.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun show.
It is.
I like
Great.
going to it.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's also where I think I believe me. And
Oh,
my
yeah!
current
I
girlfriend
remember
said
that
Yes,
night.
that's what she
that
said.
night, yeah.
So Friend Island ruined, honestly.
It's a horny show,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
That's the whole premise.
It ruined my life.
Look,
No,
I
it
do.
doesn't.
I do feel like forcing friendship just gets me horny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I did pass that sexual harassment training. Anyway, let's end this.
Yeah.
You want to sign us off?
Guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of Teach Me Good. I've been here with our guest, Tony Ferrero, and my co-host, Art Kai. We'll catch you on the next one.
What an app.
Wow!
What an app.
Great episode. Great episode.
Tony's still here.
Tony is still
we
here.
did not kick him
He's-
off,
We did try to kick him out.
but we said no pot, no microphone, no
He
microphone.
is still sitting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking
doing-
adorable. If I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
looking real good.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a shitty episode. One of the worst, I would say. We learned nothing
Horrendous.
about the Mets. Tony, I don't even think he's a real fan, dude.
He did come off as a bit phony, fake.
Oh, for sure. This is the first time we had, I think, a guest on present during
during the outro, yeah, and so we
Yeah.
actually get to speak our piece to their face.
To their face. Usually it's behind their back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he's not a real fan. He has one hat that he's supposed to give to his dad, and he never gave to his dad. And there's been probably other Father's Days, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
there's
been
been
Father's Days, there's
multiple
been
Father's
birthdays,
Days. Yeah, yeah.
there's been Christmas.
Yes.
There's been that's 3 days every year guaranteed could give the hat.
I don't think he even wears the hat. It doesn't sound like a guy who'd wear the hat.
He's just sitting
You're
in
reacting.
sitting in his room.
Okay, you're not on the pod, Tony. Anyway, what an app, huh?
It was a great episode. Tony was a fantastic guest.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun.
very fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any particular thoughts about it?
I feel bad because I felt like we were a little crazy in the beginning. I think that was the most unhinged we've ever been in the beginning.
Yeah, I will take full what would I say, responsibility.
I think it was both of us. Though.
Yeah.
We were both kind of getting a little buck wild.
Yeah, you did go on a whole thing about the particle accelerator for.
Because that was at the end of the pod.
Which is, yeah, but that was enough.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did feel bad about that as well. I'm kicking myself. Do you have any thoughts on the particle wave duality?
I still don't understand it.
No one does. That's the thing. It's a paradox. But this is reality, baby. Live in the now. Life's not a movie, okay?
Okay.
It's not in 3 acts, all right? What we got here is a paradox, and you're not gonna get it.
Anyways, baseball is very. I do think we should all get together and watch a baseball game sometime. I do think that would be very fun.
I mean, Tony's gonna watch it alone in his apartment apparently.
Oh yeah, that's.
But we'll go together, I guess. We'll go. Yeah, sure, Fernando. I would love to go with you.
We should get like a cutout, a cardboard cutout of Tony.
Of Tony, yes.
Yeah, so
that would be super, like a fat head.
Yeah, get like a fat head Tony.
Yes.
And we buy a seat for him and we leave it there and everything. And we buy him a beer.
Yeah, that'd be really funny. Yeah. Or 10. That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Get all of his close friends.
And then we take a selfie.
We'll get the Friend Island crew, Kevin,
Woo.
Alex, Yeah. Who else are his friends?
Meredith, the whole Full of Bones, Robert, Mark.
I don't know Mark.
No, Mark's great. Mark's fantastic.
I don't know anything about Mark. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'll meet him. I'll meet him at the baseball game. It's fine.
Yeah.
This actually would be really funny.
We just invite all of Tony's friends and not him.
And then his fat head.
Yeah, and then his fat head.
Yeah.
So he's still there and
everyone's gonna be like, what player is that? I don't know. We heard he's a Mets fan or something. It'd be like, did that guy die like in cancer? And he was a big Mets fan, and we'd be like, yeah, I guess so. Die in cancer? Is that a phrase that works? No. Anyway, thoughts?
No, I have no more thoughts. I'm actually very happy with this episode. I'm really happy that you all listened to it. Mm-hmm. So thank you.
Everyone say goodbye to Tony as well.
Yeah.
He's still here.
Yeah.
We can't get him out. Someone figure out. All right, sorry.
Later.